Biden's nominee. This is incredible. The nominees that Biden has made continue to just baffle your mind because he continues to nominate people completely unqualified for the position for which they've been nominated. Why? Why do you keep insisting? I mean, there's plenty of liberals out there, right, that would fit your agenda. That, okay, here's a guy who's been doing this for a long time. Maybe we elevate him in that specific category,
area of expertise, right?
Yeah,
got to be somebody.
But apparently not. They can't find anybody qualified. So Biden's FAA nominee, Phil Washington, was asked 7 questions from North Carolina Senator Ted Budd, all about aviation. Okay, this is the guy who wants to run the Federal Aviation Administration. So he's asking him
you should know stuff.
Aviation questions.
Right.
And
these aren't gotcha questions. These are just stuff that you should know in your industry.
Right. And here he is.
So, Mr. Washington, can you quickly tell me what airspace requires an ADS-B transponder?
Not sure I can answer that question right now.
That's okay. We'll just keep going.
Good.
So that's a pretty important part. So what are the 6 types of special use airspace that protect this national security that appear on FAA charts?
Sorry, Senator, I cannot answer that question.
Okay. So what are the operational limitations of a pilot flying under basic med?
Senator, I'm not a pilot, so...
But obviously you'd oversee the Federal Aviation Administration. So any idea what those restrictions are under basic med? Quickly?
Quickly.
Well, some of the restrictions, I think, would be high blood pressure. Some of them would be...
It's more like how many passengers per airplane, how many pounds in different categories, and what altitude you can fly under. So, and then amount of knots. It's under 250 knots. So it's not having anything to do with blood pressure. So can you tell me what causes an aircraft to spin or to stall?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, boy.
Again, Senator, I'm not a pilot.
I'm not a pilot. So.
Okay, let's keep going. What are the 3 aircraft certifications the FAA requires as part of the manufacturing process? Quickly, please.
Quickly, please.
3 aircraft certifications.
3.
Again,
Again,
what I would
don't
say
know
to
anything about
that
what
is
you're
that
talking
one of my first priorities would be to fully implement that Certification Act and report
You know
back
the 3
to this
types,
committee.
Mr. Washington? You know the 3 types? Okay.
No, he doesn't
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
type certificate, production certificate, and airworthiness certificate. Okay. All right. Let's just keep going, see if
keep
we
going.
can
We'll get something.
get lucky here. So can you tell me what the minimum separation distance is for landing and departing airliners during the daytime, Mr. Washington?
I don't want to guess on that, Senator.
Are you familiar with the difference between Part 107 and Part 44809 when it comes to unmanned aerial standards? Unmanned aerial?
No.
Unmanned, like drones? Are you familiar with the difference?
Yes.
Okay. You know the difference between those two, Part 44809 and Part 107? Do you know the difference there?
No, I cannot
That's okay.
spell that out.
Okay, so if you're scoring at home, okay?
Yeah.
One of those was a 6-part, one was a 3-part,
All right.
and then 5 were 1-parters. So we have 14. 0 for 14, Mr. Phil Washington. You're qualified to be in the Biden administration, sir.
Wow. Seriously. I mean, but, you know, when you think about it, it makes total sense because everybody in their position has no experience at that position or knows anything about the rules and regulations or even cares to look into it. Wasn't this guy, he was, I believe, the head of the Denver International Airport.
Really?
Wouldn't you think that he would know some of the questions he was being asked? Some of the answers to the questions. But no, he knew nothing about any of it.
Well, he does qualify under DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Oh, well,
which
then,
is what the Biden administration says they want every department to operate under that.
And that's working out really well. We're getting people who know nothing about what they're supposed to be doing when they get to these positions. That's incredible.
Let's see.
Really incredible.
So the hold on a second. You're right about the Denver International Airport.
Yeah.
But let's see. A few days after he took over there as the CEO of DIA, The L.A. County Sheriff's Department had a criminal investigation related to
Of him
and to Washington. Let's see. Okay, whistleblower, a sexual harassment hotline. I don't know that this is him specifically. So anyway, I'm just reading quickly here on the Wikipedia. But so he says that he was innocent of this complaint. So anyway, so then the Denver City Council said, "Yep, cool, we're going ahead with him." So anyway, he's obviously a winner.
Yeah, if he fits the diversity rules, put him in.
You want this guy heading up a department that's trying to keep. And if you haven't noticed, without Phil Washington's leadership there's been a lot of near misses at airports. It wasn't just Austin. It was a couple other ones here lately. But he'll come in there because he knows all this stuff. He just showed you how well-versed he is. And one of the questions was, what's the safe distance between airplanes on a clear day? Is that what it was? Something like that? And he's like,
no idea. No idea.
Know, man.
I don't know.
Good.
Again, Senator, I don't know. Once again, Senator, I would have to say, I don't know.
I could have done that.
Yeah.
I could have done that. That's just,
Do you vote for that guy? Can even Democrats vote for that guy afterwards just because he's black? Is that, obviously he doesn't know anything that qualifies him to head up the FAA. So the only thing going for him is diversity. Hire him. Be great. They did the same thing with Buttigieg, who had no transportation experience at all. What has the guy done in life?
Well, he rode a train. And he met his husband on a train.
And trains are part of the transportation in this country, so he's completely qualified.
How ironic is it that trains are the Achilles for Pete Buttigieg?
And we had another derailment by the same company, the Norfolk Southern. Crazy.